terms, this England squad is the ice cream of the two outstanding clubs, Durham and Streatham. In defence, England have sturdy Londoner Gary Bryan in goal and brilliant Durham youngster Stephen Cooper. He's number 5, voted the best player in a recent junior international tournament. Up front, watch for the silky skills of Canadians Gary Stephan and Craig Mellinson and the wing play of Durham's Ivor Bennett. Scotland draw from their two top clubs, Murrayfield and national champions Dundee, and have a defence which will pivot around the talented imports Chris Brinster and Chris Kellan, while 17-year-old attacker Tony Hand from Murrayfield, with 38 goals in 19 domestic league fixtures, is the most prolific scorer on ice today. It's going to be fascinating to see how he links with the French-Canadian Roquebois and Dundee's free-scoring winger Ronnie Wood, number 18. And looking across for the opening lineups, it looks as though England would, in the white tops, will be icing the Streatham lineup. We see Gary Stephan out there, Craig Mellinson. And looking at the Scottish squad, they're playing from left to right as we look at them. We can see out there they have Steve Salter out here on the right wing, number 8. We'll watch for him. And number 18, Ronnie Wood, that's the Dundee. So it's basically Dundee against Streatham in this opening period of this, the 48th clash between England and Scotland on ice. And that's a good pass, and this is Gary Stephan. The puck will be trapped against the board. In for the drop. Tony Hand there for the Scots. And moving in and Hand retrieving it there. It's right in front and looked like a kick from Jock Hay.
Well, the whistle blew there because the net was knocked off its mooring, so they're going to have a face-off just to the side of Gary Bryan.
So the piping back in position.
Let's look at this again. You can see the work here. Tony Hand, number 9, tries to center it around. He makes something out of nothing, and the net is dislodged there, but good effort by Tony Hand.
And still not away from the Scots. And again, it's Scotland under attack, and the goal somewhere down there is Gary Bryan. And where is the puck?
Oh. Well, they did everything but put the puck in the net. Gary Bryan couldn't reach, but neither could the Scots. Once again, this puck comes out. You can see Bryan is already committed. He's down. He's trying to hit it, just can't get a stick on it. It's an awkward angle, but eventually it comes under his body and he smothers it.
So here is the face-off with the Scots still buzzing around. Played away here by Gary Clune, and Clune out here to Craig Mellinson. Mellinson is a useful mover, number 21, Canadian. Right in front there is Tony Goldstone, and Goldstone! A Streatham move, Mellinson the assist, Goldstone the finish. Paul.
Well, Tony Goldstone is so deadly on that right wing, but look at this pass from Mellinson. He hits right on the stick, and Goldstone hits that top corner right above the glove. That's a difficult place to catch the puck. Once again from a different angle. Mellinson right across the ice, hits Goldstone. He wastes no time hitting that top corner.
There's Johnson. The lines have switched again. It's the Durham line on for England. Brought down with the hand, of course, perfectly legal by Chris Kellan. McDougall, and here's Kellan's. Poke check. McDougall. It's a good pass. Chris Kellan's intercepted. Cooper. Playing it around. Number 15 is Mike O'Connor, Canadian. Oh, he's dispossessed. This is a chance for Scotland. Oh, there's Mark Slater. Mark Slater, number 17, with the opportunity.
Dave, there's going to be a penalty on the play. Slater was brought down there, and there's going to be a hooking penalty. Referee McWilliams has signaled that. It was a nice pass back. Slater could have made more of this. He missed the net, but there's the hooking penalty. It's number 5, Cooper, going in the box for 2 minutes.
An opportunity there for Scotland to apply power play tactics. The English squad, man short Stephen Cooper, this talented defenseman, has a 2-minute penalty. Brinster. And Dundee, pivot of their defence. Brinster again, he can move very purposefully over the red line, swinging it out here to McDougall. Playing it around beautifully here, the Scots. Tony Hand. Well, that wasn't the sort of pass he intended. All the way back, Chris Cullen and Brinster. A real all-star squad on here for Scotland. The pick of both Murrayfield and Dundee. Teams were particularly selected, so the lines were accustomed to each other's play. Now McDougall recently moved from 5 to Murrayfield. Playing it down here, Hand. We've got a picture there, we can just see Alex Dampier, the Scottish coach, to the right of our picture there, looking very speculative. Great player in his day, national coach. Here's the draw. The puck's gone way up into the London air. Here's the face-off. Roquebois, French-Canadian from Dundee. First season over here in with Gary Stephan, of course. Such an experienced player for Streatham. And they're not really getting it away at all, England. Here's a real opportunity for Ronnie Wood. It goes right across in front and poking it in. It was number 8, and that was Steve Salter.
Well, this came from a scramble in front of the net. You can see the pass comes out. Salter standing all alone. It gets lost in Gary Bryan's skates, and he just pokes it under him. As we look at this again, players are flying all over the place. Salter makes his way out front of the net. The pass comes out. Bryan has lost it, and look at that, right underneath. The score's all tied up at 1 goal apiece.
And a beautifully weighted pass from Ronnie Wood on the assist there to lead to that equaliser from Scotland. All tied up. We've got just about 30 minutes of this first period. 3 periods of 20 minutes, of course. A good piece of back checking there by Gary Clunan, number 16. And here's an opportunity again as Melanson breaks, and right in front here, number 17. Oh, that really should have been there. It was Gary Stephan. He doesn't normally miss those. Now, right in front. Oh. Beginning to come to the ball now. Hot ice. Craig Melanson. Melanson doing well to shield the puck. Comes only as far as Wood. Ali Wood, number 2, Ronnie Wood, number 18, brothers in the Scottish squad, both with the national champions Dundee. Salter, scorer of the goal, all the way out here to Roquebois. Brinster. Oh!
Good awareness by number 18, Ron Wood. Gets the pass to Brinster. A waist-high shot. Gary Bryan couldn't hold on to it. 2-1 for Scotland.
Stephan doing well to pick up that pass. And that was a poor one, intercepted easily by the Scots through Jim Lynch. Charlie Kinnan. And now Goldstone picking up the loose puck inside here to Melanson. Melanson back to Goldstone. Straight at Murray Hansen, but a good move.
Well, that was an excellent move. Again, the Melanson-Goldstone combination. Goldstone starts it off back at the point, gets it into Melanson. He goes into the corner and drops it back. And look at the shot, but it's right on there, and Murray Hansen makes sure of it.
has to be said that the Streatham line is combining better for England than the Durham line. They've been most effective with their attacking play. Now Tony Hand battling against the odds there and eventually losing out. Played all the way down, Ice Melanson going in hard. And while we have some fun and games, it's Paul Heavey, number 4, and Craig Melanson. Melanson did take him in pretty hard, but that's ice hockey.
Well, let's look at this again. Heavey's got the jump on him, and watch Melanson. He wants to touch that puck so it won't be called icing, and he takes him right into the boards. Heavey's not too pleased with that. No penalties on the play. It's just an icing call.
And there is number 21, Craig Melanson. Fiery character, explosive character. Been involved in 1 or 2 incidents in domestic ice hockey. His first over here with Streatham, but he's been a very useful import. Now here is the draw with Jim Lynch going into Scotland, beaten by Gary Stephan. Melanson again, reverse pass, trying to find Stephan. Stephan smothered out of the play. Now McDougall, number 7, Gordon McDougall, prolific scorer for Fife, now joined Murrayfield, and now here is Tony Hand, and Hand somehow managed to avoid the attentions of 2 white shirts. Now out come England, and it is Stephan, and Stephan has Goldstone. Tony Goldstone fires it across. Melanson again, it is Stephan. And he's looking for Goldstone, who just simply isn't down this right-hand side. Kelland. And Craig Melanson, I think he was aware the puck was coming. On the back of the skate, pretty well alerted to the occasion, though. Melanson, so much a part of most of the good things. That's not a good pass all the way back to Paul Heavey. Taken there by Gary Bryan. We're going to have a face-off. Well, there's the score, and there's the time remaining in this second period. Scotland 2-1 up. Now, England with their skipper, Peter Johnson, 42-year-old Durham veteran. Across here to number 14, Jamie Crapper. Crapper dispossessed back at point. Cooper. Shot wasn't that far off target. Be looking for the pass there. Rock Bois from Scotland, number 14, Bois, and fluent mover. And Salter somehow managed to find Ronnie Wood, and England are careless here.
Well, Dave, let's look at this again. The pass comes from behind the net. Wood picks it up, gets a fortunate bounce here, gets the puck again, and it goes right under Gary Bryan. He's not going to be too pleased with that one again. Let's see this again on the slow-mo. Takes a backhand shot. Wood then is very fortunate to pick up the rebound. Makes no mistake on this one and puts it right under Gary Bryan. I think it might have been deflected.
Jim Lynch, number 3, Doer, a Scottish defenseman, in for the drop. With Tony Goldstone now, 21, Kelland. And that needed a save from Gary Bryan. It was Kelland right back here on the blue line, and it went through all the players. Let's look at it again.
Dave, this had goal written all over it. Kelland tees it up right inside the post. But look at that. Beautiful glove hand save.
Well, that's a tremendous pass out from Kelland out to Tony Hand, and Hand will find in here number 7, Gordon McDougall. Back there to Paul Hand. And that was a neat flick, reverse pass from Stephen Cooper. Trying to bring in Tilly, but here the look said it all. It wasn't a good pass at all. Tony Hand now. Crapper going past one man inside here to Tilly. Tilly dumping in. Johnson is there, so too is Crapper. But the Scots show composure, playing the puck out. This is Lynch, who's been all over the ice for them. Lynch has McDougall, reverse pass, intercepted here by Stephen Cooper. Cooper, and Paul Smith. A magnificently worked goal by the Durham teammates, Cooper and Smith. And we'll really look forward to seeing that one again.
Well, that was a pretty goal, very pretty goal. Intercepted at the defense by Cooper. Watch him now, it's a 2-on-1 break. Gets it over, and Smith makes no mistake on this one. Once again, we can see Cooper breaking down. Kellen is skating backwards, stays in between him like he should, is committed there. Smith comes in and dumps it into the corner.
Ball hand only as far as Stephen Cooper. Cooper's shot is blocked, and it's Kelland who breaks, and down here has McDougall, and this is McDougall, Gordon McDougall. Shot absolutely screeches past the far pipe work. This is Tony Hand way back in defence for the Scots. That's, well, inexplicable. And here we go again. It is his brother Paul. Long-range shots which warmed the hands of Gary Bryan. Kelland right in front there. It is number 3. That was Jim Lynch, and that really was. Lucky old goal. Kelland the assist. Lynch with a shot with no power. Let's look at it again with Paul Ferguson.
Well, here we go. Kelland's moved in from the point, gets it out front to Lynch, keeps it on the ice, and it's right behind Gary Bryan. Once again, we see Kelland fakes the shot, sees Lynch in front of the net, right in the slot position. He keeps it low, and it goes right under Gary.
Well, we've just got 3 seconds remaining of this second period. The Scots have now re-established that 2-goal cushion. They lead 4-2. Laid out again by Lynch. The score there is the final hooter. So that last minute goal by Jim Lynch, it has to be said it was a soft one, takes Scotland into the break, 4-2 up with the final period coming. But we think we're going to... A very fair, clean fought game thus far. And played out Goldstone to Stephan. Unable to make the pass, but Melanson picks up the loose ends in front of goal. Gary Stephan, and that was superb. Melanson to Stephan. Gary Stephan's shot was positive. Here's Paul Ferguson again with the replay.
Well, a lovely pass by Melanson right on the stick of Stephan. He takes one swipe of it and hits that top corner. Again, Melanson scoops into the left wing corner there. Stephan out front. Wham! Right into the top corner. 4-3 for the Scots.
Here's the face-off. It is Tony Hand going in. And Hand, well, dare we say, fighting a lone hand battle up there at the moment. Jamie Crapper looking really good. Crapper almost went all the way. O'Connor out of the penalty box, all the way back across. It's Tilley, Cooper. Cooper's shot was on target, but the massive bodies. Crapper again. Oh, O'Connor just unable to make the final touch. Well won there by Callan. Callan here has Hand making ice. But now, here is Paul Tilley. Tilley tries the shot. Hansen, good save. Fine piece of ice hockey action. Back again to Cooper.
Well, let's look at this on the slow-mo. It comes way back to Cooper at the point. The slap shot is low, and it beats Maury Hansen to tie it up. Once again, the pass from the back of the rink. Cooper, number 5, tees it up and lets go that low shot. That's where the shot should be, right in the corner.
So it's 4-4 with 7:19 left. And in all the 48 meetings between these two nations, is once again the shot came in this time from Glyn Hall, 48 metres. We've had 3 draws before, 1936, 1961 and 1973. So not a regular occurrence by any stretch. But with 6:59 left, it would be a brave man to bet against further goals here. England have done well to come back in this last period. Now, Bois, such a snaky mover.
Dave, we're going to have a penalty on the play.
It was Ronnie Wood, and a great save drawn from Gary Bryan, and a penalty, Paul.
That's a penalty against England. There was a delayed penalty on the play while the Scots still had the puck. It's a roughing penalty. Let's see if we can pick this up. The Scots break down the ice. There's no trouble so far. You can see Rochebois coming in.
It's Glyn Hall. There you can see him aiming a blow.
Well, there was something just off the edge of the screen there. But Glyn Hall is going to spend 2 minutes in the box for roughing.
Now, here's Bridster. Somehow the shot is brought down. But Rochebois, it seemed, picked up the pieces. Bridster's shot. Let's look at it again.
Well, let's see if we can sort this one out. This is a power play goal. It didn't take them long. The first shot comes in. It's blocked. There's a scramble in front of the net. Another shot comes through, and Gary Bryan just cannot hold on to that. Let's look at this again. There's a scramble. Bryan is down, but look at that. Bobbles just over him and creeps over the goal line. Jacques Bois picks up a goal.
Well, a scrambled goal, but nonetheless it counts. 5-4 the Scots lead. 6 minutes and a few seconds remaining. Now here's Gary Steffen. Just could not make the right contact. And this has been a third period to relish. Comparatively quiet the first 2 periods. England have come back. The Scots stung into action. 5-4 they lead. 6 minutes and a second remaining. Steffen in for the draw. Studying concentration. And Jim Lynch moves away. It will be McDougall. Lucky rebound for Tony Goldstone. And Goldstone again. Goldstone has Melanson right in front. But there are too many blue shirts. Melanson checking back. Number 16. The shot came from Gary Cluden, Moose Cluden. And now, here is Tony Hand on the break. Pushed out wide, and right in front there, it simply had to be. It was Gordon McDougall, but the credit really must go to Tony Hand on the assist. He left McDougall with the simplest of opportunities.
Well, it was a clever move. Right back at the defense where he intercepted this pass. Hand goes around. He has a chance to shoot. He doesn't panic, takes it around the net, and look who's out front. Number 7 just bangs it home. Once again, Tony Hand keeps his head. Look him, he's looking up to see who's around him. He sees McDougall out front. Now you can't stop those shots.
Steffen and Lynch with the drop. Comes back to O'Connor. O'Connor to Melanson. Melanson out here to Goldstone, back in here to O'Connor.
This is a nice pass back from Goldstone. O'Connor gets it just inside the blue line. Let's go the shot. I think it might have been deflected, but it still goes in. You can see Gary Steffen celebrating in front of the net. Goldstone gets it back. O'Connor takes his time. Yeah, I think that was deflected into the net, but it still counts. 6-5 for Scotland.
Played out. And Tony Goldstone pushed it forward to Gary Steffen. Steffen is one-on-one. Gary Steffen scores! Marvellous goal!
Well, the old combination of Goldstone and Steffen. Goldstone picks up the puck, See Stephanie grabs it, comes in on the breakaway, and hits that top corner. That's a tough one to stop for Hansen. Once again, Steffen drags it from behind on a clear breakaway here and hits the top corner. Bingo, that ties it up.
Here is the face-off in this third period. England have had 3 more shots on target than the Scots, and that really has been the story of this third period. They've come back twice. It is now 6 apiece. We have a little over a minute remaining, and here come England again, and right in front there. Oh, that was Jamie Crawford just unable to gain control. Brinster to calm things down for the Scots. Tony Hand so involved, hand shot against the pads of Mike O'Connor. O'Connor playing it out. Tilly will bring in Jamie Crawford. Crawford across to Gary Steffen. Steffen unable to control the puck. Under a minute remaining. Played up. Oh! Melanson playing it across. Really all over the place, England players now. Here's Gary Steffen again. And there is Steffen. Oh! Only 25 seconds remain. And Gary Steffen again could be the match winner, Paul.
Well, nobody wanted this puck, so Gary picked it up and he breaks in, takes a shot, and it trickles through the legs of Murray Hansen. Nobody wanted to pick this one up, so Gary said, I'll do it. He goes down the right wing, let's go. This low shot, again, right through the legs of Murray Hansen. 7-6 for England.
And with just 25 seconds to go, England move into the lead. 2 goals by Gary Steffen there in 2 minutes. And the crowd here beginning to count the seconds away. You can hear Alex Goldstone barking away down there. Steady, steady, steady as Scotland come forward. Rockbois still on away. It's desperation. Tony Hand back here to Kelland. Kelland. Well, the final hooter is sounded, and Tony Hand is moving in. Frustration creeping into this match. They're all on the ice. Oh, what a finish. 7-6 to score. And the battle still isn't over. It's Melanson involved in there with Tony Hand. The hooter's gone, lads. It is all over. And it looks like Gary Steffen getting involved with Paul Heavey. And, well, again, I could only say, I wish my colleague, Reg Guttridge, was here to describe the action. What a sad end. This really is a sad end because it's been a marvellous third period and tempers frayed. And gradually the referees and the linesmen and the teammates sort it all out. But that really was a silly end to what has been a tremendous third period. Paul Ferguson.
That's right, Dave. There was no need for that. It was the end of the game. The English team had won, but that's the way it is in ice hockey.